2300 on the horse and I'm Mike.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the 49ers of San Diego.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Now a three-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game, because against the run, they've been pretty darn good.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again, because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
The Niners at 3-4 on the year coming into play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and the losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Ready. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And he is caught.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Just inside the 5-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals 4-yard line.
Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. In the first drive, they were moving the ball okay. Then the interception. Now time to regroup after giving up the score.
Yeah, I noticed him on the sidelines talking with one of his coaches, and they were comparing the pictures, right? You get the photos, what the defense was doing. They were carving it up pretty well, as you noted. And they focused a lot on, okay, what happened on the interception ball, seeking to avoid it in the future.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Stop.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow looking deep here for Chase.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So their 1st drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
There we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. And now a fake on a jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60, Panthers.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Second down, here's Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Richardson to throw off play action. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts
Here we go.
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
12. Side.
Play action. It's Burrow. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Trap 60. '70 Ranger.
Play action. Now Richardson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
In motion right, Debo. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got it. It's Samuel.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
They go play action with Richardson. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Off play action, Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Danny Gray, 28 yards.
As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Bengals nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Herb Smith Jr., 61 yards.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead down to 20.
27, Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 42-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the ground, McCaffrey.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Here we go.
4 yards. That's another San Diego first down.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel from 21 yards away. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
An extra point try now for Moody.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
34, Bengals 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
On play action, they'll throw, and they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away.
Johnson to return it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Liking 18. Go.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
11 MT tape.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
11 Thomas.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down 2nd and right at a yard.
11 Mighty.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They go to Elliott again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Zachary Carter there, the one to make the tackle.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
26-yard line.
On third down, here's Richardson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. First down, here's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Richardson. And that one too wide and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And this is going to be incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Richardson on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out, and the Bengals will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And when you